Hello again. Okay, so for Jimmy, Jimmy, Ajaa, Ajaa, I did a lot of waves in it. You guys will get that once I start the routine. But each of you has a specific number that you have to remember. So Anjali, your two numbers to remember is the number 1 and the number 5. Those are your special numbers. Karishma, Katie, and Aaron. Your special numbers are 2 and 6. 2 and 6 are Karishma, Katie, and Aaron's special numbers. And the last ones, Erica, Lauren, and Shilpi, your special numbers are 3 and 7. 3 and 7. Those are your important numbers. 3 and 7. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is the part that everyone has the same. You all have the same counts and the same movements. For this part, it's kind of similar to the Diwani Mastani dance, where you look over your right shoulder and you step with your right foot. So you're going to step over with your right foot, and your hands for this one are less graceful and they're pretty sharp. So they're flat like this, as flat as you can get it into like a right angle, as much as you can. So you're here. And you're going to do the turn over your right shoulder, just like in the last dance. 1, 2, 3, but this movement is really sharp. 4, like that. Okay, so you're going to go, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on 4, you sit into your right hip, and you bend your right leg, like that. Your left leg your heel is pointing, your heel is up, but the palm of your foot is touching the ground, like that. So once again, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then you're going to do another turn over your left shoulder, just like the other one. 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can kind of do a little chin pop, not pin chop. Okay, so you lean into your left leg, like that, and then bevel your right leg. So the palm of your foot is touching the ground, but your heel is up. You're sitting into it. Your hands are kind of crossed over, touching your left hip bone, like that. So once again, turn over your right shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chin pop. There. Chin pop. Okay, 8. Let's try that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the next thing after this is just the grapevine. Grapevine. Thanks. Okay, so you're going to step with your right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's just a little sassy snap. You're going to lean into your right hip. 4, and you can do a little head. 4, like that. Step with your right foot, open with your left, 3, hit it 4, and your left leg goes back like that. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you do it on the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. Ready? So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, so now let's try all that together. So it goes 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Okay, and the next part is the waves, which is kind of the most difficult part, but I'll show you guys what it is. So the full dance that I had showed you guys is actually Anjali's part. At first, I'm going to show you guys the line where we have the same movement, and then the next movement I'm going to show Anjali, which is her specific part to her. So, at the beginning, everyone is going to be in a straight line with Anjali in the middle. We're all doing shoulder pops. So you're going to take your right shoulder, and it's going to go back on the and then it's going to go forward on 1. So it's and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, just like that. And that's how you start at the beginning. As soon as you start to feel the beat, just hop into the shoulder movements. The song before she starts to sing has 2 8 counts at the beginning. So once you feel it, just start doing it. So it goes and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Anjali, after that last 8 count, is going to turn around on 1. It's not just a turn around, it's a big pop. So she's going to go 1, just like that. And 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 1, just like that. And then she's going to step with her right foot, hold 2, 3, 4, step with right foot, and 5. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, yikes. Okay. So ready? It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So overall, the movements is a hop and 5, 6, 7, 8. Pose 1. You can add some hips if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Together with your hands. 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. So let's try it again. So you're here. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I don't know if you noticed this, but the reason why you have those counts is because that's when she's singing the first Jimmy or the first Ajaa. So with that, it goes and 5, 6, 7, 8. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. And then she goes, Ajaa, Ajaa. And then she goes, Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. And then she goes, Ajaa. Just like that. Alright, so that's Anjali's part. Now let's move on to the rest of the people's part. So for our parts, like I said, we're doing it in waves, and each of you guys has a specific number that I assigned you to. With this, I'm going to show you first the movements, and then I will tell you what counts you have to do them on. The movements for this routine is, after you're done with the shoulders, we're going to look over our right shoulder. So you're going to take your right foot and place it directly next to your left foot. Your right foot is going to be beveled. So that means that the palm of your foot is going to be touching the ground while your heel is up off the ground. Your left foot is completely flat on the ground. You're looking this way. So that's the first movement. So you're here. You're going to take your right foot, move it to your left, and connect it. Next movement is, after that, you're going to face towards the audience, but the way that you're going to go about doing it, also I forgot to mention, when you turn this way, I meant to say to turn your head to the audience, not to the wall. So look over your right shoulder when you do that. Like that, directly to the audience. So you're here, first movement here. Okay, Then after that, you're going to take a step back with your left foot, like that. So you're here, looking at the audience. Take a step back with your left foot, then step over with your right foot this way, and pose like this. One here, and then you go here. The next movement is you're going to step back with your left leg, and then you're going to bring your right arm forward, like that. So let's just go over the movements first. Movement 1, the first movement is, you're here, look at the audience. Your second movement is here. Your third movement is step back with your left foot, here, and your fourth movement is here. Just like that. All right, so now let's do the counts. So all my 2s in the building, all my 2s and 6s in the house, you're going to hold 1, turn 2, hold 3, 4, 5, turn 6, hold 7, 8. 1, turn 2, hold 3, 4, 5, hit 6, 7, 8. Just like that. So I can try it again with you if you'd like. You're here. And you go hold 1, turn 2, 3, 4, hold 5, turn 6, 7, 8, hold 1, turn 2, 3, 4, hold 5, hit 6, 7, 8. All right, so those are my 2s and 6s in the building. Lastly, but not least, 3s and 7s. We're going to go hold 1, hold 2, turn 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whew, just like that. Okay, so now that you guys know your first movements, after your last wave into the Jimmy Jimmy Ajaa, and it goes into the dancing part where you do your spins and whatnot, I'm going to show you the movement right after that. So let's just do the spins first, and then I'll get into that. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here, your right foot is beveled down to the ground behind your left foot. Falling, okay. Behind your left foot. And you're going to take a step out. Anjali is going to step out 1. My 2s are going to step out on 2. And 3s are going to step out on 3. Alright, so then you're going to hold for the amount of time that you need to hold until your next number comes up. And you guys are going to take a step back. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to show my 2s their movement. So it goes hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. So, and my 3s, we're going to do the same thing. So you're here, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, my bad. Okay, so you're here, hold 1, 2, 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just like that. Okay, so after you guys have that done, you're going to go back into the crazy spin again. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so you've done the 8, and then Anjali, the last part of this is a little different. So you're going to go, everyone together is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the last part is just a little drag off the stage because this is when Anjali is walking up to Jamie and she's like, hey, come over and dance. You know? Okay, so the rest of us are going to like disperse off the stage and she is walking up to him and doing her last few movements. So once again, we just did our turns and whatnot, and we landed, and we're going to go Jimmy, Ajaa, slide, Jimmy, Ajaa, just like that. While Anjali gets to go Jimmy, Ajaa, and Jimmy, Ajaa. Just like that. So steps out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So on and 1, Anjali, you pose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to take your left foot, lean over on your right on and 1. So once again, lean over on your right foot and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Jamie takes your hand, music plays, and you guys dance around until your next song. Woo! And then the rest of us, we're moving off the stage.